Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack who was caught in the rat race. He spent most of his days working long hours in a job he didn't enjoy, only to come home exhausted and spend his evenings mindlessly scrolling through social media. One day, Jack decided he had had enough. He didn't want to spend the rest of his life feeling stuck and unfulfilled. So, he began to explore different ways to break free from the rat race. At first, Jack tried to escape by taking a long vacation, but he found that his problems followed him wherever he went. Then, he tried to make more money in the hopes that financial freedom would bring him happiness, but he only found himself working even harder. It wasn't until Jack stumbled upon a book about philosophy that he finally found a solution. The book taught him that the rat race was not a problem of his circumstances, but a problem of his mindset. He learned that the key to breaking free was not to change his external circumstances, but to change his internal ones. Jack began to focus on developing his inner life. He started meditating, journaling, and practicing gratitude. He stopped measuring his worth by his job title or salary, and instead began to define success on his own terms. He found joy in simple things like spending time with loved ones, pursuing hobbies, and exploring nature. As Jack continued to focus on his inner life, he found that his external circumstances began to change as well. He discovered new opportunities that aligned with his values and passions. He was able to leave his old job and start his own business doing work that he loved. He found that he had more time and energy to devote to the things that truly mattered to him. Jack realized that breaking free from the rat race wasn't about escaping his circumstances, but about finding peace and contentment within himself. He learned that true success is not about external achievements or possessions, but about living a life that is aligned with one's values and purpose. And so, Jack lived happily ever after, free from the rat race and at peace with himself. The moral of the story is that breaking free from the rat race requires a shift in mindset. Instead of chasing external accomplishments or material possessions, true fulfillment comes from focusing on developing one's inner life and aligning one's actions with one's values and purpose. By finding peace and contentment within oneself, one can break free from the cycle of the rat race and live a truly fulfilling life.